Ah, yes, last time we finished off with a Kano bad end. One of many, hopefully. I don't remember precisely what happened. Did we actually have a choice there? I guess we did. And you'll notice that I have my webcam back. I initially thought my footage was backwards before I actually saw that no, my stuff is correct. It's just backwards relative to what the camera is showing me. This is going to be exactly the same. God, I forgot about Sasayama. So, most likely we are going to need to go back and, in Tama's, change it to giving it to the other person. And then that will make it so that this this non-choice doesn't matter. So yeah, something that's probably just straight up very, 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 very spicy. I do like the video effect. We'll fuck with you hard. There were, I don't know if still are, but when I was in college, which would have been, yeah, probably about the same time this game came out. It mentioned that it came from the States. There were similar such drinks on the market. Probably not as spicy as you know the Burning Hammer stuff is, but yeah, it was actually way the fuck back here. But rather than do that, let's go see Minorikawa's, whoever the hell that is. I hit the wrong button. It's a motorcycle. You can kind of tell by the sound. It's a mini bike. Well, not a mini bike. It's a, I don't know. I do appreciate that the size of the engine is not represented by the 90 in the name. That's not all that quick. So, Minorikawa is a dipshit. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened. Did he run out of gas? Or is it just not a very consistent engine? Oh, I like this driver already. I like him more than Minorikawa anyway. Starting in the middle of things is always amusing. I'm kind of amused by the fact that the order of that is opposite of what I would think of as far as greetings go. It might be a difference of how. Well, actually, no. Some people do answer with whoever's speaking. I always have gone with hello, which then leads to is this so and so, which 99% of the time I get to say no. Mentally, I know that the Japanese stuff is read, um, or at least the book's open, the opposite of the way that I'm used to. Seeing it every time gives me massive confusion. Toyama had fucked up on that, apparently. Ah, so this is why Minorikawa considers it so important to get there as quick as possible. Ah, and this is why Minorikawa told Kano to go fuck himself. Makes sense. Okay. When is the stairs ever faster? Like, if you're going a single floor, sure. Like 5 minutes sooner. Like if Kano hadn't fucked that one up. I appreciate the fucking ending title mocking us as well. So, Sala. So, our 5 characters at the moment are a shitty detective, a freelance writer, son of a electronics store owner, we don't really know that much about the person inside the Tama suit. And, whatever the fuck Asala is. Priest, maybe? Probably not. Okay, so that suggests to me that the Ayakamiki stuff we saw before was actually done intentionally for the game. So, maybe a businessman? Tough to say right now. Ah. So, biologist maybe. Okay, so we know a director. Presumably, the lab further suggests biology related. Chemistry, yeah, it's tough to say. Something of the sciences. Now, I guess the real question is, why is Osawa, let's be real fucking honest, depressed? A. Jesus. Presumably this is... Okay. I needed to grab a Tums real quick. That would actually be fucking terrifying. Interesting. Let's... Hmm. I wonder what he is, Ah. 1 trillion yen is, I think, 10 billion USD equivalent, roughly. Might be a little bit more. I mean, that's a hell of a lot for a pharmaceutical company, regardless. Not like Pfizer or anything, but oh, speaking of which, fuck Pfizer. I might be dating myself on that, but fuck Pfizer. Hmm. Yeah, the developing a resistance sometimes has made it so that the antivirals are actually make any kind of real immunity impossible. Dangerous, or difficult but not impossible for the... In some cases, you need what essentially amounts to a combination of both in order for the vaccine to work. Okay. So, I mean, it's one of those things of almost anything. Nanotechnology sounds fantastic, but it's right now not really a meaningful name. 99% of the time. But, I mean, doing things that target specific receptors is technically, nanotechnology. It's just a matter of, well, what does that actually mean? Tough to say. Yeah, especially as we have done more intelligence testing and empathy testing on more and more animals and realized, hey, a lot of these things are way smarter than we were giving them credit for. It definitely seems to be animal cruelty. I will say one thing that strikes me as a little bit strange. Um, I didn't figure there would need to be Latin letters on the numbers for a Japanese phone. Like, it's something I had not considered. But, like, I just not really thought that it would be necessary. So, I'm curious as to what that's about. Wow, that is painful to read. I will try to get through this screen quickly. 100 nanometers. $12 with the effect being bleeding everywhere is a little bit scary. It's kind of an odd one to have in a visual novel like this. Another email from A. Same subject line, which lets them use the exact same picture. How fortuitous. In the head. Ah. These are their quote-unquote clinical trials. Curious as to what the... Oh, okay, so that's related to the white blood cells. I was, actually, I had no idea what the hell the lymph nodes actually did. 99% of these, it's not exactly coming as a surprise, but... yeah. It's just kind of terrifying. And of course, it's being done in Africa in this case, because lots of people, and presumably the whoever is running the trials doesn't view Africans as human. No, I'm trying to keep calm here, but there's been a lot of racism shit going on. It's a little bit difficult. So, yes. Yes, they have. I will say that the background here is actually striking me as a little bit interesting. I realize that a scientist probably needs to know, in this case, multiple languages. And of course, he had been to the States. So he probably, Osawa probably does speak English. But I wasn't expecting to see clinical, not necessarily clinical, papers, basically, or published things for that were in English. Japanese Columbo. Oh, that's not a great nickname for you, dude. I don't know who the hell Ken Takakura is. I'm not real sure why the hell they're... Ah, so Osawa is presumably Hitomi and, wow, I've already forgotten her name. Oh, so no. No, no, no. I don't think Hitomi's sister was Maria. Unless I'm just misremembering things horribly. Okay, I am. I'm dumb as shit. This surprises no one. Yeah, I mean, the whole point of the 50 million yen is it's symbolic. You're going to get it back. Assuming everything goes to plan. But of course, there's also the risk of you lose the money and your daughter gets killed. At this point, given that they have done fairly little, I have no skin in trying to protect the cops. Name's not seeming familiar to me, but I am terrible at names, as could be seen by the fact that I had forgotten that Maria was... I don't even know if I knew that Maria was Hitomi's sister. Meiji? I mean, presumably he'd also really like his daughter returned, but being realistic here, that's not the most possible. That's actually kind of impressive. They did that's either a pretty similar looking actor or the same actor. Based off what I am... Okay, so we can't get the prior picture. The nose and everything looks close enough that I'm willing to bet that it's the same guy. Makeup could do either one. Interesting. So that is the end of that. I don't know that any of those choices actually mattered. But we do need to go back, at least to Tama's, to this first choice. Yeah, the chicken has, unlike our cat girl, realized the simple fact of you can't hand out diet drinks successfully to dudes. Even shitheads like me. I mean, maybe shitheads like me, but... Yeah, and we learned later that it is for a necklace, which still seems kind of weird. I wonder... Nope. Does not seem to be a speed up option, which is unfortunate. I wonder if that in and of itself is sufficient to... What was it, Kano? Well, it appears to be. I mean, I don't think it matters. Since it's the... Regardless of what you do, Kano does the same exact fucking thing. But here we will see, since it did not seem to indicate that there was a bad end here anymore. Harajuku. So yeah, that, or Harajuku? You know, it strikes me that I should actually know how to say that, but... Could also be, sped up, or any number of things. There are a lot of specifics with the way Japanese is pronounced that I don't know shit about. Indeed it would. Yep. He is just fucking with us. Which is great. I really, really was hoping that the dipshit that we're tailing answered the phone. That would be hilarious. Ah. I think that the keeping moving is the important one, so we can, you know, try to stay on the tail. Oh yeah, I meant to look up what that DS game was. So, it's a good thing, well, maybe. I guess it really depends ultimately now how important she considers her dad's opinion. But, I mean, the whole thing of asking dad's permission is fucking weird. I mean, to me, it straight comes off as sexist bullshit, but... I think that's, of course, because it is sexist bullshit. Nope. And of course it is a Arabic name, or at least Arabic sounding. I'm actually curious about that. It seems legitimate to me, but I don't know shit. I mean, it's one of those things of... like, about... legitimately, all I really know about Arabic is... the... Rami's whole thing of, is this Arabic page? Which, for the record, rules. It is one of the... It's a really good resource if you are curious as to why the hell or what it is specifically that so many companies get wrong when it comes to having Arabic in their games. Or even not just games, in advertising, in things of that nature. I think my favorite one is still, there are cases of it having been fucked up on handmade signs, getting the order left to right wrong, since Arabic's written, I think it's right to left, and as cursive instead of like individual characters. The kind of connections between each character help to identify words. And without it, it's kind of like if you had fucked up the spacing of, you know, hello, my name is Lauratia to be hello. Me is low. Ra. See ya. And we already read this phone call, so I am not too concerned about it. And it's one of those things of reading that was a big thing that helped me kind of, it really hit that, hey, this is exactly one of the reasons why it's important to not fuck this up. Now, admittedly, I don't deal with anything that is translated or needs to be translated. Almost all of the software that I work on is internal facing only. So, actually, I shouldn't even say that. All of the software I work on is internal facing only. And the only other stuff that I work on that might need to occasionally be translated is database stuff. And we don't send our stuff out. All our stuff is internal only. Nice. So this time the driver is, well, actually considerably quicker. Let's just pay him and let him go. Since he was a lifesaver in this case. And there would probably be an argument back and forth that took time if we told him to wait, rather than paying him. Like, Hanabi. And again, as I understand it, that's another one of those cases of that's not always how Japanese names are done, but it is not uncommon. It's also not uncommon to take like one character and change it from like hiragana to something else. I don't know dick about Japanese. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying this. Yeah, beautiful sunny April day outside, which means it's getting closer to summer, not. Ah. Oh, but we actually have the thing to get in here. I don't remember where the fuck it was, though. Ah. Yeah, we actually had that. Oh, but I mean, it actually... That actually worked, so... So the way to progress in this actually seems a lot easier than I was thinking it was initially going to be. I thought initially you had to go through all of the steps along the way. But it's literally just the things that you have done in that phase that matter. In that time slot. Presumably there was an error, and too many of them were successful. Ah. Okay, so... Makes sense. Perversely proud of his failure. So, Minorikawa, who, you know, the initial impression of him was he's kind of a dipshit, actually rules. Scuttlebutt special. I am a little bit worried about that twin share top prize at local university beauty contest. Also, the foreign crime syndicate. Oh, so that's about Achi's um, Studs of Shibuya. Also, if he's spending a shit ton of time getting the material, he doesn't have any time to write them. Well, Shibuya now doesn't. And if it does turn out to be the incorrect choice, it'll be relatively easy to fix, because I think this and the keep out from the prior one are the only ones we have left. Wait, no, that was the keep out. I'm dumb. This surprises no one. Currently doing time? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, if she can help, she can help. If not, then, I mean, we can come back and remake the choice. Okay. Well, that, I guess, makes it so that the initial choice was irrelevant. Okay, so, I mean, that's worrying, but, God, 5.5 hours to fill 6 pages is, that's a fucking lot. Even for somebody like me who tends to sit down and do a lot of writing quickly. The tissue pinch, Prince. Tissue pinch. I'm good at English, I swear. I mean, I'm native at English. I'm not good at English. Yeah, it actually is a little bit early, isn't it? If we don't do this, we probably won't get that story too well. And this will probably also help us out with the Studs of Shibuya story, since Achiendo is the original creator of said gang. So this driver rules. That's a lot of cameras, but... I mean, it's saying it's not much while handing, you know, a taxi driver $100 is still would be extremely appreciated. Man, 5-inch floppies. Okay, 5 1/4-inch floppies, but still. Fuck. I'm actually kind of amused by the fact that Japan apparently called them 5-inch floppies, while here they were 5 1/4. Fuck. Back when they were actually floppy. Also, I find it a little bit curious that it mentions plastic jackets. I don't think I've ever seen them in plastic. That might be a Japan-specific thing. Or possibly just a not US thing. It wouldn't surprise me on that account. The US did tend to be very heavy on the use of paper for a very, very long time. Because we're, you know, pieces of shit. So, Doa Doa. He does not look old enough to have a probably 20-something son. Maybe he does. But I would guess more like mid-30s. It's interesting that he has English on his card. Also interesting that it looks fucking terrible. Wandering Angels. Au revoir. Oh, so they're probably already using... Well, they might be using the dry ice machine. Shinosuke Warai? Warai? Well, it's actually kind of useful that we're here anyway. We can tell that... we can tell Shinosuke that his shit's broke. Interesting. I wonder if this is... I wonder if the delinquents are related to Achiendo, or if some of the cleanup was being done by Achiendo. I actually accidentally clicked through the icy. I could have just said it, but... Ah. Yeah, the studs of Shibuya. Ah, and this will be a jump point to Achi. Oh, wait, do we... Actually, oh, we have the keep out here. Excellent. I'd entirely forgotten about that. Oh yeah, the blue van. Oh, but this is the thing that we saw explode in the intro, isn't it? It's actually kind of interesting that Hitomi's acting like this, because of the fact that we've heard repeatedly that Hitomi was the shyer one of the two. Oh no, Achi is thinking quickly. Nothing good can come of this. Achi is an idiot. I can relate to this. There's gonna be a choice here, I think. Yeah. Together sounds better just because of the simple fact that, like, if somebody's watching them, that way if he goes over and Hitomi, you know, somebody tries to grab Hitomi, that's not gonna happen. Oh, so much for that idea. And bad end. So that went kind of the opposite of what I expected. Nobody did. Because she was fucking dead. Wait. I mean, I assume we just want to go back and do the other choice, but this implies, to me, something slightly different. I guess it's just kind of worded weirdly. So yeah, both of them provide ample opportunity, one way or the other, for Hitomi to be kidnapped. I kind of assumed when they mentioned go together, they would go together. Not her go and he follow 10-15 feet behind, like a dipshit. Or at least have him be the one that approaches it first. That's actually kind of impressive, if he can kick somebody in the jaw from flat-footed. Oh no. Oh, hey, the crowd actually saved us, maybe. I say us as if there is any personal connection for us and the characters, but... Ah, I know that one. Hey, Kane shithead. It strikes me as kind of amusing that we still don't know a goddamn thing about either the foreign crime syndicate or Senor Kane. Who apparently is able to hold a pistol in Japan without alerting anybody but the people he's pointing at. Oh hey, it's Kano. I appreciate that in this universe there is apparently only one idol right now. Okay, so that takes us to that to be continued. So we just need to get Morikawa there. Morikawa? Minorikawa. I dropped part of his name entirely. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we finished Thomas. We finished Thomas way early. So it doesn't feel like we finished that one. Oh, fuck. Webcam. And done using its original use. Well, in this case, it's actually a WAN, not a LAN. Well, it would... No, I guess it... You know, this is one of those times where... I'm not actually sure because my brain is too fucked up right now. Man, the Wandering Angel story is gonna be just batshit insane, isn't it? Making his way downtown, walking fast, moving past. It's no use. I can relate to Chiaki, though. I hate doing, trying to get interviews. Rather, when I did anything of the sort, which was entirely for, college. I hated doing, interviews with fellow students. So there we had 5 protagonists. Presumably we will have more at this next one. Oh, we have the same. Indeed, we have the exact same 5 protagonists. let's get started with Kano so we can once again end on a bad end for Kano. I know I've not been going super long, but shoulder's really bugging me. What's that ring all about? Outfit. Dictum. Out of the Dick Diary. What if they're not even the ones that... It's one of these two. It's probably the... Okay, then it's probably that it was swapped out, like when the motorcycle. Swap happened. So it's, I have to assume that this is our, fellow freelancer. And Kano is going to take this poorly. Oh, I can relate to this super bad. Actually kind of surprised that that didn't result in a bad end already. Nope, they're not ignorant of it. They just don't give a shit. Because they're all just a distraction. I mean, that's the thing, is this whole fucking thing is just a distraction. Number one. I assume it's like detective spots here where it's mostly nepotism. Oh, sorry, who you know, not what you know. I apologize for not making a jacking off motion there, but the hand that I could more easily move to the camera is currently holding the controller. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it was. Rugby, huh? I would have actually expected football. I wouldn't be surprised if that line actually had been football. And it got translated as rugby because they weren't sure whether it was soccer or football. Actually, I don't know what the Japanese word for soccer or... I'm pretty sure that like a lot of countries, American football is called gridiron. That's another thing I should check. Alongside that DS horror game that I can't remember the goddamn name of. Well, Rip Kano. Oh, is this going to be a keep out instead? Nope, it's going to be a bad end. That's not the phrasing game. Holy shit. That is something the fucking straights would say, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Well, with that, we're done.